Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's second game of our doubleheader between IVCC and SVCC, the Skyhawks, I should say. I am Tyler Town alongside my color commentator, Mr. Aaron Pelican, back in the booth with me. It's Jacob Steinberg on the camera, and Austin Verblinski running the scoreboard for us. So we do have an exciting game. Unfortunately, the Lady Eagles did fall in in game one of our doubleheader. They fell by, I believe, 7 points. Man, it was so long ago, I don't even remember. But yeah, so it should be a pretty exciting game for us tonight. Sauk Valley 9-6, IVCC 10-6. Leading scorer for IVCC, Mr. Kamante Johnson. The man does it all, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean everything. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, we've talked about it a million times already. The transition from last year to this year is amazing for Kamante Johnson. He's averaging.
No, last game.
That was last game.
Last game against South Sub. Yes.
Last game he had 18, 12, and 7. Yeah, 18, nearly a triple double.
Nearly a triple double. 3 assists short of a triple double. So I mean, the man does it all. He's top 10 for what do you call it? Top 10 for scoring in the country.
Yep.
For points per game. Top 10 for rebounds, I believe, as well. So I mean, the man does it all. Definitely going to be a next level player. So we know he'll be fine tonight. Hopefully we can get some help from Isaiah Tubbs, second leading scorer for IVCC. Ty Bland will be coming off the bench eventually as well. So we do have about a minute left. Short little pregame. 2 leading scorers for Sauk Valley. 2 players to keep our eyes on, Riley Marins and Ryan Jackson, one of the Dixon graduates that I actually had the pleasure of playing against back in my high school days, Mr. Riley Marins, and then Ryan Jackson, leading scorer, averaging about 17 points per game. So that is what we have for our pregame. Some players to watch here for us. We'll have Pat Whalen give you the starting lineups. Not sure if we're doing National Anthem again. If we do, we'll be bringing it live to you. But we'll have to see. Pat Whalen, we'll turn it over to him right now. Okay.
All right. How we doing, guys? How we doing, guys? How we doing? Mark, good. Good. How you doing? Good seeing you. Good seeing you. 6. Okay. All right. Anthem? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Anthem and lineups. Oh, Anthem,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Illinois Valley Community College for tonight's basketball contest between our guests on the scoreboard, the Sauk Valley Skyhawks and your IVCC Eagles. Before we meet the starting lineups, we ask that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Face the colors of our flag for the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet the starting lineups for the visiting Skyhawks from Sauk Valley Community College. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Oak Park, number 11, Ryan Jackson. At a guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Dixon, number 12, Riley Marins. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Bennett Academy, number 20, Cameron Graves. At forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Rockford Jefferson, number 24, Montel Brown. And at guard, a 6'1" freshman from Southeast High School, number 25, Trayvon Adams. The head coach of the Skyhawks, Mr. A.J. Sharp, assisted by Mr. Russ Damoff. And now the starting lineup for your Illinois Valley Community College Eagles. They enter the contest with a record of 10 wins and 6 losses. At guard, a 6-foot freshman from Decatur MacArthur High School, Decatur, Illinois, number 21, R.J. Thaxton. At forward, a 6'3" sophomore from Decatur MacArthur, number 23, Monte Johnson. At forward, a 6'7" sophomore from LaSalle, Peru High School, LaSalle, Illinois, number 30, Isaiah Tubbs. At forward, a 6'4" freshman from Decatur MacArthur High School, number 24, Christian Walker. And at forward, a 6'5" freshman from Decatur Eisenhower High School, Decatur, Illinois, number 35, Julian Jones. Head coach for the Eagles is Mr. Chris Herman. He's in his 4th year at IVCC, assisted by Mr. Josh Nauman in his 1st year at IVCC.
And there you have it, starting lineups, national anthem, everything under the sun, courtesy of Mr. Pat Whalen. Really brought some energy into the building.
A lot of energy
on this Tuesday night. We appreciate you being here with us, Tyler Town, alongside Mr. Aaron Pelican, doing the color commentating. Got to get the scoreboard figured out here for new man Austin Prolinski.
New guy.
The new man, the new guy. The rookie, the intern. And here we go. Isaiah Tubbs wins an interesting little jump ball there. And R.J. Thaxton starting at point guard for the Eagles. Looks like kind of the starting lineups have been switched around every once in a while, and Isaiah Tubbs caught that one behind the basket. Christian Walker up and good for 2.
And 1. He got hit on the elbow, too, Christian Walker.
He was calling for the foul, didn't quite get it, though. And here comes number 12, Riley Marin, second leading scorer out of Dixon High School, Dixon, Illinois. Graves.
Good find.
Inside. Wow, good look from Graves. Inside 2. Trayvon Adams for 2.
Good find and a great cut from Adams. Find the open hole.
Thaxton with Camonte Johnson at the top. Lots of energy off the bench for Sauk Valley. Probably the loudest this gym has been tonight. And Isaiah Tubbs going to fire for 3. That shot's off the back rim. Rebounded long by R.J. Thaxton. He's going to fire for 2. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Adams. Tipped around. Christian Walker up. No good. Julian Jones on the offensive glass. And 1. And we do have a player down for Sauk Valley. It is Trayvon Adams. Looks like he's been grabbing his head. It's very, very slow to get up. He's going to have to get
his eye.
Yeah. So that calls for an early substitution. Elijah Leffelman out of Newman Central Catholic High School. A.J. Sharp, the head coach for Sauk Valley Community College. Very young man. I do not believe he's older than I.
No, he doesn't look like he's older than us.
He might be older than us by a couple of years.
I don't buy it, Tyler.
I don't know. Word on the street is he's straight out of college. So this is definitely a huge opportunity for him. I mean, straight out of college, already being a head coach at a junior college. I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff for A.J. Sharp's resume. So nice to see that. Looks like he's got a promising career ahead of him. 3-point shot is good. Number 24, Montel Brown.
A nice looking stroke from Brown. That looks sweet. It looks like that's his shot right there.
Yeah.
IVCC needs to close up the gaps a little bit more on defense.
Jones missed that free throw, so it's 5-4. IVCC trailing by 1 in the early going. Jones on the wing, gives to Johnson. No shot yet for Camonte Johnson. R.J. Thaxton finds Isaiah Tubbs. Tubbs, Thaxton, Johnson. Johnson going to take it right into the leg. Lots of steps taken. Ooh, and we got a hand check foul before the travel.
I think that was right. I think the steps were a result of the foul. I think that's the right call there from the ref.
Foul's on Cameron Graves, his team second, actually, I should say. Second foul already for Sauk Valley. Isaiah Tubbs going to fire away for three, bombs away. And there it is. Isaiah Tubbs gets his first three-point basket to fall.
That's part of Isaiah Tubbs' game that has really evolved this year, the three-point shot. Ooh, and the answer.
There's an answer. Ryan Jackson picks up the phone for his first 3 points of the game.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Pick up the phone. Who sings that?
Pick up the phone, baby.
That would be
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott, Young Thug.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to bring some culture into this broadcast.
Oh, we're all about culture.
We're all about it.
Although rodeo is for the culture.
That's true.
not birds in a trap. But hey, back to the basketball game.
Riley Marin stepped that one away from Camonte Johnson. Going to stay with the Eagles, trailing by 1. 17 and a half minutes to go. Johnson.
Good
out to
find.
Thaxton. And Thaxton knocks down the three-point shot.
And that's just the beauty of having Camonte on your team. Now that the season's gone on, and he absolutely demands so much attention when he has the ball, and that just opens up so many looks for everybody else. Guys who aren't really as good at creating their own shot who can spot up and reap the benefits of Camonte.
4 of the 5 starters have scored so far for IVCC. Camonte Johnson, the only one not getting a bucket, and there is Montel Brown.
Yep. That stroke looks nice. I told you. Yeah. That looks like that's his shot.
Looks like we're in store for a high-scoring affair. 11-10. Only 4 minutes into our ball game. Cross-court pass from Johnson inside to Tubbs. Tubbs was hacked big time.
That was a lot of contact.
Shaking his head at the referee.
Wow.
Didn't get the call, though.
That was a lot of contact. I don't know how you don't call that one.
No.
3 guys got to be able to see that.
Marins into the lane. Out to Brown. Quickly over to Leffelman. Leffelman for 3. Wow. And good.
Dang, they got it going right now. The three-point ball is falling. 14-10 early.
4 different scores for Sauk Valley. 4 different scores for IVCC. Leading scorer for ball game so far, Montel Brown. He's got 6.
Sauk Valley putting the pressure on the ball right now. IVCC is struggling to handle it. Got to weather the storm.
Johnson, cross-court to Thaxton. And Thaxton traveled. That's a turnover for IVCC.
IVCC is definitely feeling the pressure right now. A little, just a mistake that doesn't usually happen. The feet just get moving. The pressure causes things like that to happen.
On the bench to start tonight's game is Vashawn Munson. He led the way for IVCC on Saturday against South Suburban with 19 points. 19 for him, 18 for Camonte Johnson, 2 leading scorers as the IVCC fell to South Sub on Saturday. Have the score somewhere. 91-74. There was the final. And that's a turnover by Adams. Number 34, Anthony Martinez into the game. 6'6" from Plano. Another player that I actually played in high school.
Oh, really?
I forgot all about this. I see a lot of familiar faces right now.
Isn't that nice, Tyler?
It is.
It's rewarding.
It is.
See these guys
rewarding.
out here.
Hopefully they can make it, to the pros someday, and I can tell my kids, hey, I played him in high school.
Yeah. And now we got to call a junior college game.
Yeah, I got to see him. Yeah.
Tell your kids that.
I'd love to see one kid go pro out of all of our time calling games. Just one kid, or at least one kid make it, onto the big-time college stage.
Maybe just to the G League.
G League would be cool too.
Yeah.
Anything. Monte Johnson open in the corner for 3. He got them all.
That's just so silky smooth. And that's, again, Tubbs added the 3, and that's an aspect of Camonte's game that was not so strong last year. That just looks silky right now.
Thaxton, Johnson, and Tubbs all have 3-point shots. Christian Walker with a layup alongside Julian Jones. So all 5 starters have scored today. That one last touched by Sauk Valley. IVCC is going to take the ball.
And Sauk Valley had some momentum going, and they get 2 back-to-back turnovers. That can kill a momentum push.
Absolutely.
That's when the momentum can shift and go in the Eagles' favor.
Riley Marin's a familiar face of mine, alongside Ethan Sanford, who played at Sterling High School, who I also played against.
Yeah, look at this, Tyler.
Some of these kids, I know. Granted, I was on the bench, but it was cool to see him, up close and personal. Long-range shot misfired by Camonte Johnson. Here comes Trayvon Adams. Trayvon Adams with an easy layup for Anthony Martinez. You're 6'6". You don't dunk that ball?
I was expecting the dunk, but I wanted the dunk too. The big man ran the floor. He gets rewarded. He can finish however he wants. That's a good job from the big man going coast to coast.
AJ Sharp, very vocal on the sidelines. Young coach, really cool to see that kind of stuff.
Oh!
They all respect him too, which is nice to see. Marins was open way ahead of the pack, but Ryan Jackson couldn't get it to him. Ryan Jackson, leading scorer for Sauk Valley this year.
Yeah, he took off the jacket pretty quick. The jacket's already on the ground. Gone.
12.8 points per game for Ryan Jackson, 11.9 for Riley Marins, the 2 leading scorers for Sauk Valley.
Oh, good pass.
Good pass inside. Anthony Martinez, once again, he's got 4.
Adams, he's the one that went out with that eye injury. It's good to see him back out there making plays.
And we're going to have a foul called on Ryan Jackson. Ty Bland and Jalen Latham, a couple of Avondale graduates, coming into the game for Christian Walker and Julian Jones.
I'm glad to see Julian Jones in the starting lineup tonight. I think that Julian Jones has earned his spot in that lineup. I think that Julian Jones has been one of the less talked about guys on this team. You know, Julian Jones is a lanky player.
He's their best offensive post threat, I think, in my opinion.
Brings a lot to the game on both sides of the ball. That's a guy that definitely deserves a spot in the starting lineup. I'm glad to see him out there.
Good in-your-face pressure defense by Sauk Valley so far. Camonte Johnson at the top of the key. Looks inside for Isaiah Tubbs, off the tip of his fingers. Turnover to the Eagles.
Had him, but that one just kind of got away from Camonte there.
Trevor Otten has checked into the game. He's from Oregon High School. Now it's Marins on the wing. Brown inside to Martinez. Martinez with the right-handed post hook. 6 points.
Yeah,
for Martinez.
6 quick ones. They've been 6 easy points down low.
Right, point-blank range.
Yeah.
Ty Bland with a nice spin-away move. Rashawn Munson now to Latham. Latham right into the lane, up and in for 2. Nice strong move by the sophomore.
Good take. Use the hop step to get deeper in the lane. A great move from Latham.
Yeah. Otten, Brown. Now Adams at the top of the key. Guarded by Johnson. Man-to-man defense by IVCC, and Adams is up and good for 2. 4 points for him. Coach Chris Herman forced to call a timeout here. 22-15, IVCC trails by 7. 12 minutes, 48 seconds to go. (22-15) our score at the moment. 12 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first half. IVCC trailing by 7.
There you go, Tyler. The quick finger.
The quick finger. Well, I mean, hey, action was getting ready. I mean,
you're right. That one might have been on me. That one was on me.
Look at the intensity on the sidelines from Riley Marins, and there's a 2-point basket.
That's a
swirled on in there by Tubbs.
Much needed bucket from the Eagles there.
Yeah.
See, that's a momentum killer right there. And one. Never mind.
Wow.
The momentum keeps on riding. That's a great finish there.
Cameron Graves got the basket and the foul. Looking to make it a 6-point game again. Riley Marins and Julian Jones checking in for their respective teams. I didn't see too much of a foul there, but he finished and the referee called it, so got to give him credit, I guess. Foul was called on Jalen Latham. Hits his first.
Yeah.
And the first on IVCC.
Latham got him on the way up. Tubbs was the one contesting. Latham got him on the way up.
Tubbs standing at the bench. Some conversation going on. Not really sure what in the world just happened, but
I think he might have been straightening out who got that foul on him.
Yeah.
Because, it wasn't on Tubbs.
No, it was not on Tubbs.
And he knew it wasn't.
Yeah. Graves makes the free throw. Makes it an 8-point ball game. There's a reach foul called on Otten.
Yeah, that's where Sauk Valley has to be careful. They're doing a great job of applying pressure, but sometimes you can get a little overzealous, and you'll get those fouls right there, and that starts leading up to the bonus. You don't want to start getting in trouble.
In-your-face defense so far from Sauk Valley. Pressure them as soon as they get the ball over the court. Munson thought about the shot. Now it's Johnson. Back to Munson. Munson, he'll take it this time. That one's a little bit short. Right into the hands of Julian Jones. Oh, it seems like there's a lot of contact down low. Now they're all on the floor. Ooh, White was out of bounds when they last touched it, so that's going to be Skyhawks ball. Yep.
That was Julian Jones right there. He was the one, he had his foot out of bounds. The ref was right on top of that.
Yep, sharp eye there from the baseline referee to call that one. As soon as it happens, 12 minutes to go. IVCC trailing by 8.
Yeah, a lot of contact. A few possessions now down low that IVCC just ended up no whistle.
Yeah.
And a couple not so strong fouls on the other end.
Montel Brown missed the shot, got his own rebound, put it back up, and good for 2 more.
A strong board. Way to stick with it from Brown. He's been impressive so far.
Game's leading scorer. He's got 8 points. Johnson to Bland. Bland's got a hot hand when he's got it. When he doesn't, not so much. Hasn't taken a shot yet today. Munson in the corner. Backdoor cut. Munson spins. Finds Bland. Open for 3. Knocks it down. Cannot leave Ty Bland open. If he gets going, he warned.
That was a terrific job by Munson improvising on that play.
Yep, kind of hung in the air for a little bit.
Yeah, found the open man.
Patience is key.
Yeah, sometimes those things work out for you, and Munson did a great job of extending that play.
Leffelman and Marins play catch with it. Now it's Otten. Over to Marins in the corner for 3. He can make that. Not that time. Yeah, I know. Oh, good block there by Julian Jones. Rebounded by Otten. Fresh new shot clock for the Skyhawks. Three-point field goal, good by Elijah Leffelman. He's got 6 now in the ball game. 2 threes for him.
They ruled that one a 2-pointer.
Oh, it was a 2.
Yeah, that was a 2.
Okay, all right. So 5 for Leffelman.
Just rose up over the defender though. Yeah. Had a hand in his face. He didn't care. It's a great look.
Latham lost the ball. Julian Jones very close to being out of bounds.
You got to put that up.
Well, he was on a knee.
I don't know. I would have put that up.
I mean, we would have, yeah.
I definitely would have put that up.
But Latham gets a timeout instead. 29-20, IVCC trails by 9. 10 minutes, 16 seconds to go. (29-20), IVCC trailing by 9. And obviously after the first disappointing game for the Lady Eagles, we're looking to hopefully get a victory here from the men's side of things.
Well, Sauk Valley has a lot going for them right now on offense. I think eventually that's going to slow down. I think right now the energy is good on both sides of the ball for IVCC. Yeah. They'll get it going.
Camonte Johnson with a strong rebound, put it back up, and he's fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
IVCC just needs to try and weather the storm right now. Getting those good looks down low just like that. That's what they need to start doing. Start trying to control the pace.
Number 21, Sanford into the game. 34, Martinez. Number 11, Jackson. Number 25 is Trayvon Adams. And number 14, who I don't believe saw the court before now, is Jonah Green. So that's the 5 out there for the Skyhawks as Camonte Johnson knocks down the first free throw.
As our scoreboard guy, Austin Brublinski said, they've been subbing in and out like crazy right now.
Lots of subs, a lot of high energy guys coming in and out of the game.
Yeah, young coach likes to keep the energy out there. Doesn't like the energy to get away at all.
Jackson inside to Sanford. Ooh. And he kind of weaseled that one in there. Ethan Sanford does.
That's a good finish. It was a tough pass to handle, and he was able to collect himself and finish that pass or finish that shot right there.
Lots of intensity on the bench still for Sauk Valley, as I'm sure you can hear him at home. Bland, back to Latham. Bland again, he's going to fire from that same spot. That one short this time. Johnson corrals the board. Munson in the corner. Now he's back with it. It's Camonte Johnson outside. Jalen Latham pulls up for 2, fades. Off the mark, hit the rebound off the hands of Julian Jones. 10-point ball game. Riley Marin's back into the game for Sauk Valley.
That's one where Latham definitely could use a swing around over to one more extra pass down to the corner. You know, he's not quite the shooter. He took that dribble, he dribbled into some traffic. He had the open man in the corner.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting a little antsy there.
Yes.
On the out of bounds.
One-on-one channel defense, Vashawn Munson does to Trayvon Adams. They still got the ball. Now he gives it to Marins. Martinez to Sanford. Sanford in the corner for 2. No good. Strong rebound there by Julian Jones.
Big, strong rebound.
Munson up ahead to Johnson.
Went up between 2 Sauk Valley players right there.
Johnson thought about the shot and said takes it into the lane. Looks inside for Isaiah Tubbs, who puts it up and is no good, but the foul is called. Looks like he was hit on the head, fouled on the head there, shaking that one off. And he'll be at the line shooting 2. Martinez's second foul. That would be Sauk Valley's 6th foul. It's not like IVCC's been fouling them like crazy. They only have 1 foul to the Sauk Valley 6. As Tubbs makes the first free throw, he's got 7 or 6, I should say, in our ball game.
Yeah, Sauk Valley's been hitting them 3 balls. You know, not too many whistles to call on those.
They've been hitting the substitute button too.
Yes,
new
like
Skyhawks
crazy.
into the game. Cameron Graves and number 24. Montel Brown, leading scorer of our game so far. He's got 8.
And it seems like that's the way that this game's going to keep going for Sauk Valley. Quick subs in and out all game long.
Well, it's a lot different. The ladies Skyhawks team only had 3 people off the bench.
Yep.
This team looks like they're 5 or 6 deep off the bench. So
And they're 5 or 6 deep with guys that can really go out there and compete, it looks like.
Hand check foul called on Isaiah Tubbs. Looks like that's hopefully going to be his first after they got that figured out earlier. Marins, shot fakes, pulls up for 2 instead. Off the mark. Vashawn Munson fighting for the rebound. Montel out-muscled him for it, and Montel Brown travels.
Great work from Brown down low, though. He went up between Tubbs and Munson. And Munson, he's a guard, but he isn't a small guard. That's an impressive board there from Brown. Brown's been impressive for me tonight so far.
No, Tubbs only has 1 foul.
Yeah, Tubbs has 1, and I think Latham has the other.
Latham has the other one.
Yeah.
They changed it to Latham's foul on that earlier little mix-up. 31-22, just about 8 minutes to go in the first half. Camonte Johnson. Shots off the mark, rebound by Marins.
There was some contact on that drive, too. Camonte Johnson going through some contact, but it's a good, strong take.
Coach Chris Herman barking about something over there on the sideline.
He didn't like that.
Lamar Upshaw, number 33, new body into the game for Sauk Valley. And there's a good block by Julian Jones, his second of the ball game. Here comes Ty Bland. Bland crosses over, falls into the lane. Looks like his leg gave out from underneath him, but he gets up okay. Upshaw to Marins for 3. Off the mark. That ball is going to stay with IVCC. 7.5 to go as Trevor Otten checks into the game. And so does Elijah Leffelman.
Camonte Johnson really provides it seems like he kind of provides a certain amount of comfort to the offense, it seems like. When Camonte has the ball in his hands, it seems like everything slows down.
They calm down a little bit.
So I think that the best option for IVCC right now is they're down 9. They need to get the ball to Camonte, let Camonte set up the offense, because he seems to calm down everybody else when he has the ball in his hands, because he's very composed out there.
Absolutely. Otten's going to fire for 3 this time. That one is good. His first points of the game. Several different scores for Sauk Valley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's been a 3-point barrage. It's been impressive right now from Sauk Valley.
34-22, 12-point deficit IVCC is facing at the moment.
Aggressive defense that's hard to beat right now.
Jones has that ball tipped away. Lots of bodies on the floor. And that's going to be a foul on Julian Jones after he fell on top of Elijah Leffelman.
Sauk Valley just is outworking IVCC period right now.
I think they must have just had to been they just got up for this game or they had a bad game against Richard Daly. I mean, they beat Richard Daly 69-63, okay? IVCC beat Richard Daly 110-82.
Oof.
So I don't know.
I mean, just watching from this game, I don't know if this is how their team acts on a nightly basis, but this team really wants this game tonight. You can just tell.
I mean, that Richard Daly team was not anything to speak of at all.
No.
And only beating them by 6 points has got to be something. So R.J. Thaxton gets a strong rebound there. Here comes the other way.
And
the ball was tipped right into the hands of Camonte Johnson. Back to Thaxton.
IVCC needs to be careful not to get careless with the ball.
Latham. Now it's Johnson up top, guarded by Barons. Khalil Brummett, who just checked into the game, had it and gave it to Thaxton. Johnson fires for 3. Oof. Off the mark. Brummett, Thaxton, Walker, Latham, and Johnson into the game for IVCC. Leffelman, Brown, Graves, Otten, and Marins for Sauk Valley. Here's Leffelman.
Ooh,
inside, wide open layup blown by Cameron Graves. And,
contact.
If the guy wears contacts, looks like he's missing one. And Camonte Johnson draws the blocking foul. It's either an eye injury or a loss of a contact for Cameron Graves as he's kind of...
You know, I wear contacts, Tyler, and that looks like a typical contact injury.
Yeah.
And it looks like the contacts right now is trying to find its way out of the eye, but he can't really quite figure it out. Yep, that's your update.
Yeah, those are just...
It's true. Yeah, miss wide open layup, and he wants to get out to the sideline.
Yeah, that could be it, too. That could be a fake injury thing. Well, yeah, he's over there looking into the... Steiny, if you want to pan over to him right now, he's talking with the trainer. He was looking at... he was trying to look in the window for a little bit, seeing if he could see a little bit of reflection. Hopefully his mom's got the contact solution in the car. Otherwise, he could be in trouble for the rest of the game, only being able to see out of one eye, because I don't think he'll be able to find it over there on the other side.
That's
of the gym.
tough. I've actually been in that spot before on the tennis court, Tyler. The contact came out, and I couldn't find it.
Down on all fours trying to...
Yeah, and I'm playing tennis with one eye, and that's, it's definitely
difficult.
It's very difficult. Honestly, at that point, you're probably better to take out the other contact, too.
And you see?
I did win that match.
And this is what happens. That's why you wear sports goggles like myself.
Yeah, you're right. We had to say after
I was
you're
a sports
goggle
guy.
we had to look at that as a trend.
See, you never go wrong with sports goggles.
No, never.
Never go wrong. Don't see them too much in the junior college level, but, maybe later this year. We're only halfway through.
You know, Tyler, we're in the junior college level. I think we bring the goggles to the booth.
Yeah,
let's bring the goggles to the booth. I'll wear a pair if you wear a pair.
That sounds good. I got mine ready.
The goggle boys.
Yes. Montel Brown, he's going to fire for 3 once again. That shot, however, off the mark. He's now 2 for 3 in our ball game.
A little bit deep. Too wide open, I guess.
Yep. And Ryan Jackson finishes for 2. Leading scorer for Sauk Valley, averaging 12.8 points per game. He's got 5 now.
Ooh, good find. Oh, man, that just has to be finished.
Yeah, that one's got to be finished by Latham. Couldn't quite get it done, though. And Jackson the other way.
You know, Latham really does look at the refs a lot on plays that I just don't see anything. I think that Latham tends to worry about that too much. He just needs to play basketball a little bit more.
Johnson got the board. Here he comes the other way. Thaxton in the corner. It's Camonte Johnson for 3. No.
Tough angle.
Got his own board, though. He is a top rebounder in the junior college nation.
I think that's got to be a foul over there.
And there's Thaxton for 3. No. So it's definitely been a cold shooting performance so far for IVCC, and not similarly for the Skyhawks. Otten, corner, 3, short. Rebound tracked down by Jackson. Now it's Marins up top looking to set up the offense. Julian Jones gets the tap on the shoulder from Coach Chris Herman. He'll be checking in here shortly. Right-handed hook shot, no good by Brown. Rebounded by Johnson. Brummett. And that ball taken away by Jackson. Now taken back once again by Thaxton. Thaxton outside to Latham. Latham into the lane. Up. No good. Brummett up good and the foul.
Good finish.
Good finish there by Khalil Brummett. His first points of the ball game.
And 1. Way to get down low and beef up. Get that board. Gets reward. Now he's heading for 3.
Julian Jones going to get Christian Walker.
See, I'm not sure that one makes sense to me. I think that right now IVCC needs to have big bodies down low to try and get as many second chance opportunities and make sure they're preventing second chance opportunities on the other end.
When you're having missed shots, the second chance points are going to be prevalent.
Yeah.
So with a lot of missed shots, you're going to need some big, strong points down low. Julian Jones is a big presence, though, just not as strong.
Yes, and with Isaiah Tubbs out, I think that the thing is, I think that he has 2 fouls. I think that we thought he had 1.
Yeah,
but
I don't really. Well, on the board it said 1, so
I don't know.
We'll have to see at halftime.
I don't think he'd be sitting out this long, but
yeah. Jackson in the corner, looks inside. It's Graves. Outside of Marins, he's open for 3.
Great movement. Great movement on offense. That's beautiful possession from Sauk Valley. I mean, IVCC did a lot of right things on defense. When the ball moves like that, there's not much you can do on defense.
First 3 points of the game for Riley Marins. Now it's Thaxton and Jones. Latham lost that ball out of bounds. Good pressure defense there from Cameron Graves.
Latham having a tough stretch right now on the floor.
Ty Bland checking into the game for Jalen Latham. Now Ryan Vandervoort, the local prodigy Ryan Vandervoort out of Ottawa High School.
Don't stop, keep it going.
(39-27) IVCC trails by 12. Just a touch under 3 minutes to go. Got all sorts of new technology up here in the booth we like to play with.
Love the floor mic.
Love the floor mic.
The floor mic is huge this year.
Johnson got the board. Here he comes the other way. Thaxton, wing, 3, no good. Rebound tracked down by Trayvon Adams. Marins thought about the shot, instead kicks it out to Jackson, who fires for 3. That one's long, and there's going to be an over-the-back foul on Otten. Ethan Sanford and Lamar Upshaw ready to check in. Oh, never mind, not Lamar Upshaw. He was told to take a seat once again. So Sanford, he's at the scorer's table, so he'll be checking in. And looks like Vashawn Munson as well. But Vashawn Munson's going to get R.J. Thaxton, so hopefully he can knock down 2 free throws and then come out of the game.
Sanford's a kid that we were watching over here in the warm-ups, and he was throwing down some pretty crazy dunks.
Yeah, you see, that's what a lot of these kids like to do. Before the referees get out here, they like to, kind of dunk the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
And Sanford was very close to a windmill between the legs sort of.
I saw that, yeah, I saw that.
That was pretty cool.
He back-ironed it, and it looked good. And he was taking off from pretty far out from the rim and having no problem with it. That's an athletic kid right there.
Yeah. Thaxton makes the first. Here comes the second. Second free throw is good. So Thaxton does go 2 for 2 at the line and now leaves the game in favor of Vashawn Munson. Trayvon Adams with it with a 10-point lead. So you approach 2 minutes to go in the first half. Sanford inside to Graves. Ooh. Graves was looking a little bit too early for Ethan Sanford there. Couldn't quite get the backdoor cut to come to fruition.
The cut was definitely there, though. A great cut from Sanford. That passage just, it really wasn't even that close.
Yeah. Too quick for Ethan Sanford. Good idea. Couldn't quite get it to go. Here's Kamante Johnson. Now Vashawn Munson. And we're going to have a foul.
I was about to say it. I feel like on this side of the floor, I mean, hey, I'm not being biased here. I feel like on this side of the floor, we've been getting a lot of contact that they've been letting go.
Lots and lots of contact.
And he let that one go about as long as he could.
39-29, 10-point ball game. Vashawn Munson looking to cut it to single digits. And he cannot with that one. That one a little short.
That was way short.
Montel Brown leading scorer unofficially for the Sauk Valley Skyhawks in the game. 8 points for him.
He's been the most impressive Skyhawk for me so far.
Anthony Martinez combining for 14 points. Martinez with 6. Lots of point-blank shots that he's converted on. The 6'6" freshman out of Plano. There was an errant post feed by Trayvon Adams. Lamar Upshaw back in from Jefferson High School. Looks like he's checking in for Riley Marins.
Upshaw going for kind of an Alfred Payton kind of thing.
Yeah.
I dig it. For the culture.
Yep, for the culture. Vashawn Munson handling the point guard duties at the moment. Gives to Camonte Johnson. Now it's Ty Bland. He'll shoot that one. And that one's off the mark. Last touched by Julian Jones.
Oof. Brown caught an elbow to the face, I think, down low on that.
Brown on the ground. And here comes the trainer.
In a hurry. Fast walk. He looks like he's in a lot of pain right now.
We're going to have an injury timeout on the floor here. 1 minute, 16 seconds to go. We'll be back as soon as everything is cleared up here. So Montel Brown being helped off the floor, still very slowly off the floor. He is the leading scorer for the Skyhawks, so definitely a blow that Coach A.J. Sharp is not. Yeah, it could be a possible concussion. But he's been grabbing that face, kind of the side of his head pretty hard. So we are back. We do have a game still going on. And Trayvon Adams gives it to Ryan Jackson. 9-point deficit IVCC is facing. There's going to be a blocking foul called on Camonte Johnson.
I think Brown's holding his neck.
Yeah, it's like the side of his face or whatever it is.
I think they're working on his neck.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's like afraid to move his head.
Yeah. So hopefully there's not serious neck damage or anything like that. That ball disappeared underneath the scorer's table. Eventually popped out. A.J. Sharp gives it back to the referee. As Ty Bland kicked that one. They do it again with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Got 1 minute to play in the first half. Adams on the elbow. Inside, Graves got both Vandervoort and Julian Jones in the air, and he traveled.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, man, I thought that was big time foul on one or two IVCC Eagles instead.
No, that wasn't a travel. I just saw the replay, and that wasn't even close to a travel. That's a bad call.
We'll take it, though. We are a full IVCC broadcast, so we'll take that. We'll take it and run with it. 39-30 IVCC, hoping to cut this to a 6 or 7 point game. Johnson to Jones, and there's another travel.
That's the. We'll give you one. We'll give you one
call,
back.
perhaps?
Yeah, makeup call. That's what I was looking for.
There we go.
That's what I was looking for there. Makeup call.
A little bit of a makeup call, which that happens every once in a while. I guess they kind of had it coming their way.
Yeah.
39-30, 40 seconds to go. Adams near the volleyball line. What if he just shot it? Now, that'd be one heck of a shot.
It really would be, Tyler.
SC top 10 worthy. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Trayvon Adams going to have to do something on offense other than just stand there and dribble. He's dribbling. Jackson eventually finds the errant pass, and stolen by Vashawn Munson before the shot clock. Munson, Vandervoort, Bland. And they're going to hold for one shot with 7 seconds to go. 6, 5, 4.
Ooh, yes, good pass.
Vandervoort inside, and he blew the layup. Couldn't quite finish it. That shot's not going to count. But 39-30, that is how our half comes to an end. Aaron, any thoughts on the first half?
How about we wait for the halftime show? I got a lot to say about this one.
He's got a lot to say. So we'll probably be back a little bit earlier than usual to discuss first half action here in the Eagles' Nest. 39-30, our halftime score. We'll be back in about 10 minutes here on your home for Illinois Valley Community College Eagles basketball. We are back, 3 minutes to go in the halftime period, and IVCC is trailing by 9. Tyler Town alongside Aaron Pelican, my color commentator, Austin Problinski on the scoreboard this evening, and Jacob Steinberg doing a fantastic job, as usual, on the camera. So, definitely some things to work on. Hopefully, Coach Chris Herman talked to him a lot at halftime, because 30 points and a half, well, that's not going to cut it in a junior college basketball game.
Not at all. And I mean, IVCC is pretty lucky to be only down 9 right now.
Yeah.
Because, let's be real, Sauk Valley was shooting the hell out of the ball.
Yeah.
Sauk Valley had everything going for them. And IVCC, I mean, I don't think that they were really playing bad basketball, like, in all honesty. They just needed some shots to start falling. And the fact that they're down 9, I think this is a all right situation for IVCC. This is definitely something they can surmount. They just need to try and, get out on that three-point shot a little bit more, because this three-point shot has been open for Sauk Valley all night, and obviously they're knocking those down. So you got to close out a little bit better, slide the defense over easier. Help defense is important, but still not letting that ball get down low. But IVCC needs to make the best of their possessions on the other end.
And towards the end of the first half there, it seemed like Sauk Valley was beginning to cool down a little bit as far as the three-point line goes, but they were given a lot of wide-open shots still.
Yes.
So that's something that they're definitely going to have to key on, absolutely. They had even a couple of contested shots in the early going that were falling for them.
And when it's going, it's going. But yeah, all you can do is there were too many open shots in that first half.
Yeah. Just a quick game note. We talked about this earlier. Their last game, Sauk Valley's, was January 6th. They played Richard J. Daly. They beat them 69-63. So you're thinking, okay, well, Richard J. Daly was not a good team at all, considering IVCC beat them 110-82.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of, perhaps it was IVCC taking Sauk Valley a little bit lightly out of the gate.
I think so. And, to be honest, watching the Sauk Valley team warm up, I was looking at them and I was like, man, I don't know. These guys have some players on their team.
They haven't cooled off.
No, not at all.
I expect them to fully, continue with that high-intensity defense that they've been playing all game, led by, their coach, A.J. Sharp, on the sideline. Kid.
Young gun.
Yeah, I think he technically is a couple of years older than us, but he doesn't look at it at all.
He looks. Geez, I'm pretty sure I got more of a beard than that guy.
A little more facial hair than absolutely. But he's coaching the 9-6 Sauk Valley team right now, and
they're playing for him.
The best is probably yet to come for this AJ Sharp. That'll be a name for sure to watch as his career.
I'll be listening for that.
I'll
be listening for. Like you said, because this kid's young and he's out here coaching these guys, and these guys are playing for him. So obviously he's getting reception.
Everybody on the bench too. It's a loud bench, a very high-intensity bench, so it's not like anybody's, pouting, complaining, I need more playing time. No, these guys, every single guy, and they're all coming in and out. They're rotating, a very deep bench. It's kind of fun basketball to watch from the Skyhawks.
It's a much different vibe from last year. We watched them play Sauk Valley here last year, and the bench wasn't nearly as into it as they are now.
It's a different coach.
Everything changes. Culture changes.
Culture change. So, starting for IVCC this half, Isaiah Tubbs, R.J. Thaxton, Khalil Brummett, Camonte Johnson, and Julian Jones for, the Skyhawks will be Anthony Martinez, who's got 6 points here in the early going. Cameron Graves, Trayvon Adams.
If I had to guess, I think that Brown's going to be out for the rest of this game, Tyler.
I don't see him.
He hasn't moved that left arm in a while.
Yeah.
And I think that there's
it's the neck or arm, one of the two. He's got an ice pack on there right now, so it doesn't look like he'll be coming back in the game anytime soon, that's for sure. 30-39, IVCC trailing by 9. And it's Cameron Graves open for the three-point shot. That one's off the mark. Good sign for IVCC. Skyhawks missed their first shot.
You can already tell a couple possessions in, or one possession in, that the IVCC is already spreading out to the three-point line way better. Ooh, missed Julian Jones down low.
Tubbs in the corner, kicks it to Thaxton. Reverse layup, no good. Taps up, no good by Khalil Brummett. We're going to have a foul. Going to keep it with the IVCC Eagles.
Great take from Thaxton. Just got to finish that.
Foul is on Graves. That'll be his second foul, first team foul of the half for Sauk Valley. Tubbs to Thaxton. Johnson, guarded by Marins. Now it's over to Tubbs. Tubbs got off to a decent start. He's got 6 points in our ball game. Ooh, and there's a steal, beautifully read there by Ryan Jackson. He's going up against Julian Jones. Jones,
get that out of here.
Strong block.
Get that out of here.
Great hustle back defense by the lanky Julian Jones. Here comes IVCC. Thaxton, Euros, no good. Khalil Brummett with the solid tip in there.
Julian Jones just, that was a great defensive play over here on the other end, and a great finish over there by
Khalil Brummett.
Yeah.
Yes, 5 points for Brummett in our ball game. Missed shot there by Jackson. Here comes Thaxton. Thaxton, Tubbs, Johnson. Johnson nearly lost it, eventually got it to Tubbs, and now it's Julian Jones. Thaxton, cross court to Tubbs. Tubbs thought about the shot, guarded by Martinez, and he gives it up to Thaxton. Thaxton behind the back pass to Julian Jones, who kicks it back out to Tubbs. Need this one. Can't get it, though, and Cameron Graves gets the long rebound. Ooh. Oh, and a nice, smooth crossover by Cameron Graves. Couldn't quite finish the layup. And there's one. Now here come the Eagles. Off to the races. Brummett, Tubbs. And he draws the blocking foul.
Call.
Thankfully.
Yeah, that wasn't. I thought for a second he was going to call it a charge.
Yeah, thank goodness. The pace has been very exciting so far, Jake Steinberg says, and I'd have to agree with him.
Tubbs did a good job right there of getting out of the way of the man trying to take a charge. That's also, I mean, another thing, Camonte and Tubbs, who normally lead the charge for the Eagles, haven't really been scoring too much. Yeah, and I mean, that's why when I say, being down only 9 at half, that's a luxury for IVCC, considering that those guys haven't been doing much either. 4 points for Camonte Johnson in this ball game, a very, very surprisingly quiet game, and we do have 7 points for Isaiah Tubbs. Make it 8 with that free throw. Leffelman back into the game. He gives to Otten. Now that one's stolen away. Here comes Khalil Brummett on his own, and he misses the layup. Finished by Camonte Johnson. Good hustle to make sure he put that one back up and in after the good hustle play by Khalil Brummett. Brummett making a few nice plays so far this half.
Quick timeout by A.J. Sharp. He's going to take a full timeout. 39-36, 17-47 to go. IVCC trails by 3. (39-36, 17-47 to go. Just had a very energetic little timeout performance there from Aaron Pelican.
Yeah, the Beastie Boys.
Fighting for his right to party.
Something about it, I don't know.
Something about the Beastie Boys.
It kind of took me over. I don't know.
We're in for an exciting finish to this one after the energy up here in the booth. Right now it's Leffelman guarded by Jones. Picks up the ball, gives it inside to Martinez, who's got the severe height advantage over Thaxton. Couldn't finish. Good board by Julian Jones. Thaxton.
Man.
That pass was read easily. Ryan Jackson sees Julian Jones from behind him. Another block.
He got him again. It was the same exact situation as last
Jones
time.
With the chase down blocks are.
And you know what? Both times. Who?
No, Bush staying with the Eagles, yes. Last touch by Julian Jones, I believe. Don't be early, yells A.J. Sharp, so timing is definitely a factor in that play. Looks like he got it inside easily to Ryan Jackson, who lays it in for 2.
Julian Jones got Jackson's number on the fast break. Jackson, he seemed like he let up both times.
Yeah.
Like he took off the brakes.
He heard the footsteps, that is for sure.
He started thinking about it too much.
2 points only in this quarter, and then you just saw him from the Skyhawks as they have a 41-36
Julian Jones
lead.
wide open.
He's been getting open. They just haven't found him.
Yeah, wide open.
Johnson pulls up for 2. No good. Khalil Brummett, another hustle play for Khalil Brummett to put back.
Brummett making those hustle plays right now is a big contribution for the Eagles. They need something just like that.
One of the leading scorers so far for IVCC. He's got 7.
Walked
Deep
right into it.
3 by Otten. No good. Strong board by Julian Jones. Here comes Camonte Johnson. Thaxton across the timeline. They kind of left him, and now it's Tubbs. Open in the corner for 3. Just short. Good board again. Julian Jones. Stuck in the corner, finds Johnson. And that one, last touch by Otten.
I'd say his shot's normally a little flat.
Yeah.
He's kind of had some flat shots, but right now it seems a little bit flatter than normal.
Graces it over the rim. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it's something different. He was here, obviously, way before the girls' game even started getting some shots up. I was rebounding for him a little bit, and he was knocking them down. So
I think he's just not getting those legs under him right now.
Yeah.
As much as he needs to.
Well, this is only the second game back since Christmas break.
Yeah.
So there could be a little bit of fatigue or whatever still associated with IVCC and Isaiah Tubbs. Got a foul called on number 25, Trayvon Adams. It'll be the third team's foul, only his first of the ball game. Thaxton to inbound. He finds Tubbs. Offensive foul called on Julian Jones.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think so.
I didn't see anything there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ref saw something we didn't. I was on the other side of the floor, so
I missed that one.
I guess we'll give it to him. Maybe he saw something we didn't, but turnover by the Eagles. Marins open. Corner three is good. Marins has 6 in the ball game now, and it's Camonte Johnson with it. Tubbs. Now Johnson. Johnson into the lane.
Oh,
Wow.
that was some fancy handles right there for
Crafty,
Camonte Johnson.
Athletic play.
That really was pretty.
Couldn't quite finish though, but he'll go to line and shoot a couple free throws.
I think Camonte can be a little bit more aggressive here tonight. He's kind of been observing. I wouldn't say observing, but I guess I did say observing. But he's kind of he hasn't had his foot completely on the gas tonight.
Look at that. Something I haven't really noticed from Camonte Johnson. Look where he stands when he's shooting his free throws.
Let's
He's
see.
off to the right. He's a left-handed shooter, but he must have a look at how far he is over to the right.
Oh wow, look at that. Wow.
I never noticed that before. But it works for him. He knocks down both.
Yeah, I guess it's legal.
I mean, oh yeah, as long as you're inside the purple,
Definitely legal.
you can shoot it, 2 feet behind the line, actually. Camonte Johnson read that one beautifully. Into the lane, up, and no good.
Came in too hot.
Beautiful steal, though. And it's a 4-point ball game, 15 minutes to go. Graves, corner, Jackson, off the hands of Brummett.
Good job by the Eagles on that 3-on-2 fast break to get back and force you out of bounds.
Jackson, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Adams. He puts it up, and that's off the mark. And that's going to be a foul on Ethan Sanford. Looks like he kind of had his arm extended there a little bit.
That's an easy one for the refs.
We've hit the 15-minute mark. RJ Thaxton brings it across the timeline, guarded by Marins.
Face guards him.
Yep, now it's Upshaw and Johnson. Long range alley-oop dunk thrown down by Isaiah Tubbs. Beautiful pass from RJ Thaxton. And a beautiful, thunderous finish by Isaiah Tubbs.
Tubbs jumped through the roof for that one, went up. That's a great play from Isaiah Tubbs and a great find from Thaxton.
That could be a momentum shift right there, Aaron. I tell you what, he cuts it to a 2-point game.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful pass, beautiful finish. Thaxton and Tubbs connect for 2.
We're the only ones that's oh no, everybody else is just like looking.
Right?
Everybody else is just looking around.
Anybody else care about that alley-oop dunk? I guess not. Huh.
Looks like Brandon LaChance over there raising an eyebrow.
Yeah. Thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was cool.
I mean, come on, people. It's the first dunk of the game.
Yeah.
Draymond Adams has the ball stuck. Good defense by Johnson. Thaxton a little bit late to the passing lane as Marins stops, gives to Graves. Graves, good defense by Brummett, but he gets driven by. Layup no good at the shot clock. And here comes IVCC. Thaxton crosses outside. Tubbs thought about the shot, didn't take it, and we do have some contact there. And
She's been yapping all game down there.
We do have a loud fan. A couple rows in front of us.
That's why I told you to move that mic there.
Yeah. She's yelling at him to call him both ways, but I mean, hey, that was a lot of contact. I mean, we heard that contact from up here.
Yeah, that was a slap.
That's a foul. Yeah, Julian did take the headband off. Looks like it wasn't working well for him. He's had a lot of strong rebounds here in the second half.
That could be the storyline of tonight's game.
Behind the back cross by Camonte Johnson. Retains possession. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Thaxton tries to find Johnson, but it's picked off instead by Otten. Otten behind his back. And Julian Jones couldn't quite get there for the fast break block that time. And it's 46-42. Good finish there by Trayvon Adams. Jones. Now Thaxton. He fires for three. Shots off the mark. Rebound tipped up by Brummett. Brummett's keeping it alive. And Little Man down there doing a lot of work on the boards.
A lot of damage. He's the X factor right now. Julian Jones, I think this kid's a workhorse.
Yeah.
This kid really is a workhorse. He's down low. He's fighting all game long. And he's so lengthy, and he really makes an impact on the game when he's in there.
Huge hustle.
Yes.
Fast break. You know, they think they got a wide open fast break layup, and here comes Julian Jones. 20 miles an hour behind him, just booking it.
Not once, but twice.
Yeah, twice today. And not the first and second time this year.
No.
Knocks down the first free throw. Looking for one more here. Make it a one-possession game. Well, it actually technically is a one-possession game right now, but it'd be nice to
technically.
Technically, as long as we're being technical about things, I guess.
Yeah, 3 points. I guess that's technically a one-possession game.
Now it's for sure. It's cemented. A 2-point ball game. 44-46 as we're approaching 13 minutes to go. Riley Merritt has a wide open three, but it's wide to the right. Saved right into the hands of Ty Bland. They're getting kind of close to our shotgun mic over there.
I'm not liking this.
Shotgun mic can pick up some great things.
If I'm Coach Herman on that last one, you have a free throw that results in transition offense. That's absolutely not acceptable if you're Coach Herman.
Johnson with the hand check, reached out his hands there. I think the ref was kind of looking for that one. Just wait.
He was waiting on that.
Wait.
He was waiting.
Johnson to put out his hands. Three-point shot, fired and good. Wide open shot there by Trayvon Adams.
That was pretty easy right there. He just literally walked into that.
Little defensive resistance. He's got 9. 5-point ball game. Tubbs across to Munson. Now it's Johnson. Oh man, ugly looking shot there. He forced it, but he got his own rebound. Great hustle. And he was fouled. Yeah, he knew that one was well off because he shot it literally with one hand.
Yeah.
From beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's a new one.
He saw the path of the ball and tracked it down, got the rebound. Now he's headed to the line, shoot a couple free throws.
Good job of sticking with it, and I saw Coach Herman clapping after the fact. So I mean, it shows. When you hustle like that, you get the ball back.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to take a horrible shot like that, you better get your own rebound. That's how that works.
Herman can shrug that one off.
Yeah. First free throw is good by Camonte. Only 9 for Camonte Johnson, which we say only 9. He's one of the leading scorers of today's game, but I mean, for him,
uncharacteristic.
It's only 9.
Yeah, uncharacteristic to have 9 at this point. Yeah, definitely uncharacteristic of Camonte. Yeah, his shot's just really not going tonight.
No. It happens to the best of them. Trayvon Adams right into the lane, floats it up for 2, no good. Sean Munson tracks down the board. Johnson into the lane. He's fouled again. He's like
strong
he's
take.
Just getting the calls.
Yes.
He knows his jump shot isn't not getting many looks from beyond the arc. Jump shot's not falling, so he's taking it to the lane and he's getting fouled.
Yeah, you got to force the issue when the ball's not going down for you. And Camonte can definitely do that. Camonte is a great talent of putting the ball on the floor.
I mean, the ball needs to be in his hands.
Yes.
As much as possible, because that's how this team runs.
Yes.
18, 12, and 7 on Saturday. And it still wasn't enough, but, I mean, imagine if he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And how different that game would have been. They already lost by 16. I mean, it was...
That's about as much of an impact player as it gets.
Yeah.
You know, Kamante Johnson can really do it all for the Eagles, and you're right. They do need to run the offense through him because he's the guy that slows them down and composes everything.
Thankfully, he does have several different ways that he can score.
Yes.
He does make 2 free throws there, cuts it to a 2-point game, 12-22 left on the clock. Right into the lane was Trayvon Adams. A little resistance, that ball last touched by Julian Jones.
Yeah, that wasn't much resistance at all, and that was pretty much a blown layup right there. That was an easy look for Adams, and couldn't put that one down.
Julian Jones, strong steal there.
Ooh! Wow! I don't know about that. I think, you know, when it's a jump ball like that, I don't know about that. That replay system just showed me, that wasn't the best of calls.
Vashawn Munson was displeased. The referee was displeased with Vashawn Munson's actions,
I mean,
how he reacted to it. But, I mean...
When it's a toss, when it's a jump ball like that, I think that you can let something like that definitely go.
Maybe we'll see a makeup call in this set. It's Adams to Jackson. Now it's Graves. Good defense by Tubbs. Forces the missed shot. Here comes Kamante Johnson. No harm, no foul. Tubbs between his legs. Cross court to Bland. Bland. Had that one
great
stolen by
hands.
Ryan Jackson.
I think that's 3 steals this half for Jackson.
That one was not quite corralled by Jonah Green. Now it's Ty Bland the other way, up and good for 2. It's a tie ball game off the hands of Ty Bland. That's going to force Coach A.J. Sharp to call a timeout, 49-49, 11:37 to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're home for Illinois Valley Community College basketball. We're all tied up. 11:37 left in our ball game. Going to be an exciting finish. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody you know that IVCC is going to be coming down to the wire. Should be a good game to watch. Good pressure defense by Vashawn Munson. Actually had that ball inbounded off of his back and right back into Graves' hands. It's a one-on-one channel defense. Munson on Adams. Some pressure right near the tie line. And now it's Bland on Adams. Leffelman into the lane, out to Graves. Graves thought about the shot. Now it's Jackson. Jackson up, blocked by Julian Jones. Another one for him. Ty Bland is off to the races. He goes up and finishes the layup for 2. It's a lead for IVCC. Back-to-back layups by Ty Bland.
And now we see IVCC doing what Sauk Valley was doing in the first half, putting pressure on the ball and getting running. And it's working, and now they got the lead back.
51-49. 10:50 to go, and there's going to be an offensive foul on Trayvon Adams.
Adams literally just ran into Johnson, who was guarding the guy he was trying to get the ball to. And that's a no-no. That's a pretty easy call for the guys in stripes.
Yep. Trayvon Adams picks up his second foul. That's 10 for Sauk Valley. We're going to be shooting 2 for the rest of the way. Oh, lazy pass there by Munson.
Jackson almost had another one right there.
Yeah.
He's a ball hawk.
He's been active in the passing lanes for sure.
Ooh, and Tubbs down low.
Bland. Inside. And a blocking foul is called on Sauk Valley.
Bland's got something going right now. That's a good take. Took it right into the defender, forced the issue.
10.5 to go. Ty Bland looking to make it 6 straight points single-handedly for him that have propelled the Eagles to a lead. very vibrant fan in front of us.
Oh, we're keeping it live.
Oh.
This is a live broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's 6 straight for Ty Bland. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. We're now up 4, 53-49, 10 and a half to go. Jackson. There's good active hands by Julian Jones. Unfortunately, goes right back to Jackson. Martinez steps back for 3. That shot's off the mark. Ty Bland going to get another one. Wide open opportunity, and he finishes. My goodness gracious, Ty Bland. Is he cherry picking? I don't know what he's doing.
That's what I was about to say. A little tiny case of the cherry picks right there.
That's 8 straight points for Ty Bland. He turned it from a 47-49 deficit to a 55-49 lead. 10 minutes to go. Aaron and I will be back in 30 seconds. You're home for Illinois Valley Community College basketball.
Oh yeah. Sweet home, Alabama.
There we go, karaoke. Midway through the second half. IVCC has jumped out to a 6-point lead. Would not have really expected this in the first half, but they have come out as a new ball club. Half number 2. Looks like, yeah, there's some defensive help given to Sean Munson from Camonte Johnson.
I think Camonte fouled Munson.
Yeah, they came from behind. It didn't look like Munson really needed help on defense.
Yeah.
Camonte was just there anyways. And looks like he's going to get the foul. Does Munson? It's his second, team's 5th. He was close to over the line. Was
yeah, I was going to say he almost crossed the line.
Leffelman. Jackson outside. Leffelman back to Jackson. Set up the offense once again. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to need to get a shot off here soon. That was kind of too. Oh, that was premature, but it was knocked down.
Some shot clock cheese here in the Eagles.
Adams. My goodness, 12 points for him in the game.
Adams has been impressive tonight, and Adams and Jackson is a nice guard combo right there.
Well, Montel Brown had to. Looks like he's calling it quits for the game, and that's when the momentum started to shift as Isaiah Tubbs knocks down an easy jumper. Montel Brown had to take a seat with that seemingly neck or shoulder injury, one of the two.
And it looks like his arm still hasn't moved.
It's something to where he cannot come back into this game. And it's been all IVCC ever since.
Ooh, you should have taken that to the rim.
Otten outside. It's Leffelman. Riley Marin's getting ready to check back into the game. Another very low shot clock. And here comes Ty Bland.
Ooh,
up.
Ooh.
Again, he was fouled.
He got the defender in the face with the elbow.
To the face, yeah. Elbow or a forearm to the face. Ty Bland going to line shoot 2 again.
Yeah, that easily could have been an offensive foul. That easily could have been an offensive foul. Honestly, it probably was more of an offensive foul than it was a defensive foul.
Yeah. I mean, Otten's going to come out of the game now. Still favoring his mouth, it seems like, because he might have got popped in the jaw.
Sauk Valley getting banged up tonight.
Yeah. First free throw good by Bland. If he makes this will be 10 unanswered.
What's up?
Yeah, another face injury. Lots of face injuries. Ty Bland, that's 10 straight for him. He made it. It was 49. Yeah, they had 49 at one point. Or no, sorry, let's see. Isaiah Tubbs did have that 2-point jump shot, but he has had 10 points in the last probably 2 or 3 minutes. So Ty Bland been a spark plug off the bench. We know he can score, and there's a turnover by the Skyhawks. Come on, 13 points for Ty Bland. Looks like he is the leading scorer so far. Offensive foul called on Bashan Munson. Displeased, to say the least, is Bashan Munson.
I'm not too sure about that one either. He used left arm.
Did he? Use a little bit of forearm?
He used a little bit of the left arm.
Not too much, though. So that is 3 fouls for Rashawn Munson. Hopefully he doesn't pick up another quick one. There's a good steal by Munson. Way to get that one back.
Check your
Here
pockets.
Now it's Ty Bland pulling up for 3. He got them all. Big shot there by Ty Bland.
Ty Bland saw a few go down, and that's all he needed.
Phenomenal. He opened up the lid with a couple of easy fast break layups and knocked down a 3-point shot. 16 for him in our ball game. Makes it a 10-point game now. If you're just joining us, IVCC trailed by 9 at half. Now have jumped up to a 10-point lead. Ryan Jackson up for 2. That one's good.
That's a good finish over the taller Tubbs.
9 points for Ryan Jackson. 62-54, 7.5 to go. This ball game's not over, but IVCC has definitely stolen away the momentum from the Skyhawks. Bland. Inside to Julian Jones, tipped away. And there's a turnover for IVCC. Ryan Jackson with Euros. And Rashawn Munson takes a charge.
Great job for Munson to get back and get set.
And that's risky. If they call that a block, that's 4 fouls on Rashawn Munson, and he has to go to the bench. Excellent charge taken, and now we got a couple new bodies in for Sauk Valley. Travis Upshaw, Jonah Green. Check that, Lamar Upshaw. Travis Upshaw is like an NBA player. Courtney Upshaw.
I think Upshaw was one of those Key and Peele guys.
Is that it?
I think something like that.
That could be it. I don't know. Lamar Upshaw, he's into the game alongside Matt Wasilewski. Johnson, outside, Ty Bland. Can he hit another one? No, he can't. That one's short. Good board by Isaiah Tubbs. Munson. Johnson play catch with it. Julian Jones at the elbow. Ty Bland shooting it again. That one is good. 19 points for the freshman out of Avondale, Michigan.
Big second half for Bland. That's exactly what the Eagles needed. Somebody else to step up.
16 of them in the second half. 3-point launch by Upshaw. That one wide open.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Pick up the phone. It says Lamar Upshaw. Bland, Tubbs, 3-point shot. No good. Johnson, strong rebound. He's got at least 10. Bland gonna fire that one again. That's kind of a heat check.
Right there, see right there, I would like to see that ball go down to Tubbs. Tubbs had nobody by him down low, under the hoop.
Now it's Trayvon Adams up top. Already 12 seconds ticked off the shot clock. Graves, Sanford with it. Now it's Wasilewski. Wide open 3-point shot for Adams. No good. Julian Jones was fighting for it by himself. Looks like it was tapped away by the Skyhawks. Yep, IVCC ball.
Julian Jones still forcing issues down there.
It was 2-on-1 for that rebound.
Yep, great effort. Sends the ball our way.
Got it,
Yep.
So it's Johnson, Munson, Jones, Bland, and Tubbs on the floor for IVCC. Going for the spread look now, hopefully to kill a little bit of time off the clock.
Ooh, Julian Jones down low, wide open.
We've said that way too many times.
Oh, I know, too many times.
They haven't hit him once. Johnson, Munson, down low. Tubbs for 2. Off the rim.
It looked like he was about to throw that ball back down when he got that board.
Marins, good pass inside. Graves, no good for 2. Johnson.
What?
Re-traveled.
Yep. Tyler.
There was a travel.
Let's see. Let me check out the handy-dandy replay system here. That was 2 steps. It was 2 steps.
Too, huh? All right,
it was 2 steps.
You and the referees sound different, or saw different, and apparently they're going to go with the referee's call.
Apparently.
Over yours, for some odd reason.
I don't know why.
It's kind of seems a little fishy if you ask me. But we're going to get a full timeout here. 65-57, 8-point lead for IVCC. 4 minutes, 47 seconds to go. 65-57, IVCC looking to cling to this 8-point lead for the rest of our ball game today. If you're just joining us earlier today, IVCC Lady Eagles fell to the Lady Skyhawks. Very sorry to report that. We will be back again next Tuesday broadcasting live. IVCC going to take on Kishwaukee. There's a backcourt violation for the Skyhawks. Kishwaukee, that'll be a fun game to call, at least from the men's side of things. We do have Dallas McLean and Troy Johnson to look forward to seeing. Obviously, a couple former Eagles from last year that we'll get to square off against. Should be a fun game for everybody, I think.
Yeah, Troy Johnson and McLean were a couple of those guys that I was hoping to see this year over here. You know, a couple guys that I thought could step up into the missing
especially
spots.
Dallas McLean, I mean, that true point guard, it's been kind of been missing at times for IVCC. Yeah. Really would have been able to anchor down that position.
That's the spot Brady Hubie used to play last year. Just running the offense.
Hubie decided to stick it out with baseball. He'll be attending Eastern Illinois next fall. Very excited for him.
Ooh, and Latham on a backdoor cut.
Munson, good look cross court to Julian Jones, in for two.
Julian Jones can do it all. He can take it to the hoop. He can put the ball on the floor. It's a great drive there from Julian Jones.
That's his 4th point to the ball game. Easy 2-point basket there from Graves. Coach Chris Herman calling for the 5-out offense. Anything too crazy to happen here. Johnson stuck in the corner. Oh, and they're going to give Coach Chris Herman the timeout. Up by 8, 3.5 to go. I guess we can stay here, talk a little bit about well, the second half resurgence from IVCC led by Mr. Ty Bland.
Ty Bland.
Yeah. I was about to say Kamante Johnson.
Just out of force to have it.
Just because, you know, he usually does. But no, it's been Ty Bland in this game, scoring 16 points in the second half.
Alone. Ty Bland's been the spark off the bench. And Kamante's also been playing some better, solid ball in the second half. But, yeah, Ty Bland's been the spark. He's putting those buckets home that the Eagles absolutely needed to kind of break the gap open in this one. And, you know, I told you at halftime, you know, down 9, and the way that Tubbs and Kamante were playing and the way that Sauk Valley was shooting the ball, I thought they were in a good spot. And right now it's proven to be true. Oh.
Turn off the Love Shack. Kind of disappointing. Jalen Latham, the sophomore, into the game, passes back to Vashawn Munson, who launches a quick three. That's not an ideal shot. No.
That's not it.
Jackson, deep corner 3. Good board by Johnson. Kamante up ahead to Ty Bland, ahead of the pack. Beautiful layup, just hung in the air. That's over 20 points now for Ty Bland.
That was a perfect pass from Johnson, too. Oh, give me that.
Kamante Johnson with a block on Riley Marins. Now Graves thought about the 3, instead gives it back out to Marins. Adams. Now it's Jackson. There's a good defensive stop there from Ty Bland. Here he goes off to the races once again. Easy left-handed layup.
It's a Ty Bland show out here.
Goodness, I ran out of room in my scorebook. He's been scoring so much here in the second half. 20 second half points. Graves fouled from behind. He'll take 2 shots. 2.5 minutes to go. Yeah, good defense by Ty Bland, reaching with the backhand. Backhanded steal from Ty Bland, easy fast break layup. Now it's Cameron Graves shooting 2.
We've known all year that Ty Bland can put the ball in the bucket. It's just a matter of, you know, taking the right shots.
Absolutely.
And tonight he seems like he's doing the right things on both sides of the ball.
Isaiah Tubbs back in for Jalen Latham. It's Bland, Johnson, Munson, Tubbs, and Jones. Graves goes 1 for 2 on the free throws. Rebound tapped around. Ryan Jackson, good hustle, but saved it to the wrong guy. start to play a little foul game here. They intentionally get a hold of Bashan Munson.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Could be. Put the pressure on IVCC to make the free throws, I guess.
Yeah, they're trying to stop that clock, and they know that Munson doesn't have the best shot in the game.
Yeah. Munson knocks down the first. Didn't knock down the second, though, so 12-point ball game. 2 minutes to go. Lob up to Martinez. Came down with it from behind the backboard. Good strong rebound off the miss from Isaiah Tubbs. Tubbs wide open in the corner for three. They didn't find him in time. Now it's Johnson. There's a foul called. Minute and a half to go. That'll be the fifth on Elijah Leffelman. Wow. All right.
That's 5 on him?
Yeah, that's what it says. Number 5's got 5. So Lamar Upshaw will get him, and Leffelman will take a seat for the rest of the game.
Ooh, looks like he had some words for Coach Herman on the way out. Coach Herman, ooh, he's got a little tense over there.
Coach Chris Herman's walking around with a smile on his face now.
Yeah. Well, Herman yelled, I just told you good game.
Yeah.
So, must have,
I guess some sarcasm, perhaps? Marins only has 6 points, so I mean, he didn't have that great of a game.
I love it.
It's that rivalry.
The rivalry.
I'll tell you what, it's the junior college rivalry between Skyhawks and Eagles. 2 more points for Ryan Jackson. Nice little hook move there. There's a quick foul taken by Lamar Upshaw. They're going to need a lot more missed free throws if they want to crawl back into this one.
Could be a long minute if they keep going at this pace, Tyler.
Yep. Some people got to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Some people got school tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Back on that grind.
Mm-hmm. They just what? A hug? That's interesting. A hug between an opposing player and a coach. Something you don't see every day. And the referee standing there in between them.
Oh, they hug it out?
I guess that's what Fripp said.
They hugged it out?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, gotta love the sport.
Just a gentleman's game.
For the love of the game.
It's like cricket out here right now. It's like we're playing badminton. Adams the other way with it. Hands it off to Jackson. Now Graves says, why not? I'll shoot it. Should have said.
She said, why not? I'll pass it.
Yeah, but that would have been a better option. And he kind of showed us why not. He should be shooting the ball. Latham and Thaxton coming in. .75-62, a minute to go. Just a reminder, you can tune in next week. Same time at about 5:30, we're going to be broadcasting live the IVCC women's team as they take on the Kishwaukee, whatever they're called.
The Kishwaukees.
We'll find the Kishwaukees, yes.
The Kishwaukeans.
The Kishwaukeans. That's who they're going to be playing next Tuesday. We will have the call for both the women and the men's game. Aaron, you going to be here for that one?
I think I will be here for that one.
Yep. I'll be here. I'll be here as well. Jacob Steinberg. Of course, it's going to be manning the camera, and we'll see. Either Austin will be doing the scoreboard, Gary will be doing the scoreboard. We'll have somebody doing the scoreboard for you, making sure you're updated on the score. And if we don't have somebody doing the scoreboard, well, I'll do my best to keep you informed as usual. Bashan Munson makes the first free throw. 76-62. Anthony Martinez going to get Lamar Upshaw.
I think that Brown going down in this game ended up being costly for Sauk Valley.
Huge. And he's got the shooting shirt on now. So, yeah. Hopefully, we always, of course, fingers crossed, hope for the best for him. Hopefully, he is healthy. He can, play beyond today. We might be able to see him. Well, I guess IVCC will be able to see him next time on the road. This is the first meeting of 2 between the 2 teams.
a dominating second half from the Eagles.
Huge. I mean, they were down 9 at half, and now they lead by 15. So a great second half effort from IVCC, led by the freshman Ty Bland out of Michigan.
This is exactly how you come out here and defend the Eagles' nest, especially when you get a team that comes in here with as much energy as Sauk Valley had.
Oh, yeah, the bench did not make near as much noise in the second half.
No. It's all about weathering the storm,
Yep.
and that's exactly what IVCC did to some brilliance.
And a test to the entire team of IVCC, because it wasn't Camonte Johnson that stole the show away. I mean,
it wasn't Isaiah Tubbs?
No, it wasn't him either. Actually, a team effort. Khalil Brummett had some huge points off the bench today. A lot of hustle, rebounds, tap-ins, things of that nature. Of course, Ty Bland with the scoring outburst, 24-plus points tonight. Sean Munson, some crucial plays. R.J. Thaxton hit a couple threes here and there as well. So really good team effort from IVCC tonight. So that's how the game is going to end, unless they do something stupid like foul. But because that's not necessary. 77-62 going to be our final score here as R.J. Thaxton dribbles it out. So, Aaron, final closing comments.
He might foul. He might foul.
He's playing buzzer.
Closing comments, I think that this is a good team all-around win, and this is the one that IVCC needs to build off of. And a great way for us to start the second half of the season, Tyler.
Great way to start the second half of the season. IVCC will be back in action on Thursday night at Carl Sandburg. They're going to be playing in Galesburg. They'll be here in the Eagles Nest on Saturday. A nice boy-girl doubleheader against Olive Harvey. But we will not be able to bring you that one, unfortunately, because we have day jobs.
Yes.
I know, you don't believe it, but that's kind of how it works. So next Tuesday we will be back, though, 5:30. Make sure you keep it on the Ivy Leader YouTube page. YouTube page. We will be broadcasting Kishwaukee IVCC men and women basketball. So we're going to wrap things up here. Closing comments?
Great team win, and let's drive home safely tonight, Tyler.
Let's drive home safely. For Aaron Pelican, Jacob Steiny Steinberg, Austin Problinski, I'm Tyler Town.
At Aaron Pelican, you already know.
At Aaron Pelican, you already know. Follow him on Twitter. Good night, everybody.
Beep beep.